Welcome to X Factor presented by Xfinity. I'm Tori Petry coming to you from Xfinity Studio, joined online by TJ Lang. TJ, you brought props this week?
I did my lucky candlesticks. We need a win this week, Tori.
I hear ya. Well, we are here to talk about the X Factors on both teams this week. The X Factor that needs to play well for the Lions and the X Factor they need to stop on the opponent. Let's start with the Lions. TJ, who's your X Factor this week?
Well, this week I think we're going to need a big performance from Jarrad Davis. Arizona is really good at running the ball, not only with Kenyon Drake, Kyler Murray. They've got a lot of athletic players on their offense. You look at Jarrad Davis, this play that he made last week against Green Bay. This is what they need from him, being the middle linebacker, being the captain of that defense, kind of the rah-rah guy, shooting the backfield, shooting the gaps, not sticking on blocks and making a big play there. Last week's game. They're going to need a lot out of him this week against the run game, and if he's tasked with spying Kyler Murray, because he's their leading rusher right now, almost 80 yards per game on the ground by himself. So Jarrad Davis, the most athletic guy that the Lions have in the linebacker group, he's going to have a big task for him. But for Detroit, their defense to kind of turn things around, get back on page, he's going to need to have a big game.
Yeah, the Lions definitely need to improve against the run. They gave up over 250 rushing yards against the Packers last week. Let's turn the page to their opponent this week, the Arizona Cardinals. TJ, who is the player that is the X factor the Lions need to stop on the Cardinals?
Yeah, it all starts with Kyler Murray. He's obviously another guy that can hurt you in the run game, but we're going to take a look at what he can actually do with his arm. What I want to point out here is the linebackers. They fake a jet sweep. They fake a dive to Kenyon Drake. The linebackers suck up. Look at how wide open that receiver is, Isabella, there for a big 54-yard gain. Kyler Murray can do it all for this team. He's running at an alarming rate right now. He throws this ball about 55 yards in the air. He's going to be tough to stop. And Lions, you're going to have to correct a lot of things. You're going to have to get the pass rush going. You got to stop the run. You got to try to figure out. I think like Reggie Ragland said it best this week. Go out and play ball. You got the players to do it. Just go out there and have fun and play football.
Yeah, this is a Cardinals offense that has been much improved, like you said, since they met last year in that game that ended in a tie. Second year with Kyler Murray, second year with Cliff Kingsbury. Who do you think breaks that tie this week?
Well, I hope the Lions get back on track. And, it's been disappointing first couple weeks for those guys, I'm sure. Not the way they wanted to start the season, but it's a new week. Football, the good part about football is when you're coming off a loss, you got 6 days to correct it, and you're right back on the field. So if you're the Lions, make sure the slump ends now. Go out to Arizona, do anything you can, come out of there with a win, get the season back on track.
All right, TJ, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of X Factor presented by Xfinity from Xfinity Studio. I'm Tori Petry.